go. I don't know what you want, little girl, but you ain't getting nothing else. You were eating this stuff yesterday. You're not going to eat now. That's all I did for you. That's all you're going to get. You see, that's what you got. Eat. You either eat that or you don't eat. I don't know what else you want. I don't have nothing else. That's shredded beef. You were eating it yesterday. So go back in there and try it. Because I'm not going to deal with that shit. I'll be there in a minute if anybody's watching. You need to go in there and eat. Go check it out. There ain't nothing else coming. There ain't nothing else. I don't have anything else. You're eating this shit here. Here. Eat. Oh, damn. Fucking dumbass. Ugh. I'll be there in a minute if anybody's on there. See. Hey, I'm sorry. I was trying to feed little Lucy. She's being a picky one today. I gave her some actual, it's like beef in a can, but it's shredded beef. I mean, she was eating it yesterday. And I think the heat's getting to her, everybody. Welcome to the channel. It's Greycloudyday. I'm Greycloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. And I normally don't eat mayonnaise, but I got a mayonnaise smoked sausage here. I mean, I will eat them, but the truth is they're not the best quality of food. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mixture of a bunch of crap meat. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? Mixture of like chicken, pork, beef, whatever. All the leftovers from when they're processing. Same with cheap hot dogs. I buy cheap hot dogs for the little dog. But she's being picky today. Little Lucy's being real picky today. I've been blessed a lot today. I just got to say, I need to put some of this stuff up so I don't ruin it. I'm bad. This table I'm dealing with, working on, is so cluttered and messed up. I got to probably, that's one thing I need to do today. I should have done that already. But this morning I was blessed. Somebody, sent me a few bucks this morning. I got a little bit on my card now. I went out, held a sign over at the stop sign. I made a video about it. If you want to go watch the video, there was two young ladies in a Jeep that blessed me with $12. I told them, I said, I'm right down here at this trailer park. I got a yard sale because I got stuff out there. And I have sold some stuff. And welcome, everybody. This is Greycloudyday. This is the channel, Greycloudyday. I am Greycloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment. Because the only moment you got is that moment. That moment right there, and that moment's gone. So we're going to grab another moment, and that's the moment we're in. Let's remember that. Just whoever is here, stay or whatever. But I'm seeing quite a few people watching right now. If you're new here, welcome. If you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing. I can tell you a little bit about the content I do. It's usually just me talking about my life experience, my walk with the Creator, the big kahuna, walking with me every day, and just how I live life. Shave, my guy. Well, I don't know. You go shave. I'm not, so cheers on that. I'm not being a smart butt. I'm just saying no. I don't have to impress nobody, and I'm not trying to. But I love all of you. Hey, potato lovers, let me get my. I have a hard time sometimes because I still ain't on my laptop. I'm just doing it on the phone. I ain't spending a lot of time on my laptop yet. Yeah, shave. No, but y'all can tell me to shave all you want, but I won't, and no amount of money would get me to shave. So the only thing that'll make me shave is my boss tell me to, and that's the big kahuna, and that's the only person that's not the only thing I answer to, the spirit. Anyway, I can smell your breath through the screen. I hope so. I can smell your nose. Your nose is smelling pretty bad. I think you got a little. There's some brown shit right there on your nose. Your nose has shit on it, and I can smell it. So there, you can smell my breath. I can smell your fucking shitty nose. If you want to get like that, go ahead. I do brush my fucking teeth, motherfucker. But anyway, I won't cuss you like that, and I'm sorry. You don't deserve that. Nobody does. Actually, welcome to the channel, and just because you see a little stain right there doesn't mean I don't brush my teeth. But yeah, I've done a lot of things that makes the. No, I'm not angry. I'm not mad at all. I'm tickled to death. I'm just messing around. I'm really not. I don't mean no harm. I didn't mean to cuss nobody. I apologize for that. No, big guy Sigma, you're cool. I was just trying to throw it back at you, and I got a little rude. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some guy, thanks. I think I know. I've heard that before. Some guy. New day, my new positive way. A viewer is a viewer. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't meaning any disrespect, and I totally apologize. So, to big guy Sigma, I wasn't meaning disrespect to you, and I shouldn't have cussed you. If anybody that's new here, I really don't try. I try my best not to use a lot of vulgarity, but it does happen. I mean, that's why none of my videos are uploaded. Like when it gives me the option, is this for kids or is it not? No, it's not for kids, but I generally don't cuss a lot in my videos. I try not to cuss a lot in my personal life, but it does happen. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get 50 years without. Some habits are hard to break. Like quitting alcohol is a lot easier than me quitting cussing, to just be honest with you. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. You didn't do nothing wrong. Mandy Woo, what's up? Memphis, when people see your yellow teeth, cars slow down. Yeah, I know. But I'm 50 years old, man, and I did a lot of meth. I didn't really smoke a lot, but I did smoke it some. Smoked a lot of crack too. I'm an open book, and I don't care. I don't do it no more, and the past is the past. Well, the energy comes from the source. I use different words, but I refer to my creator as Big Kahuna. The Big Kahuna has requested that of me, and so instead of the word God, which is a word used to describe something for the lack of understanding of the human mind, because humans, like if we really conceived and had the true understanding of what God is, my head would explode, if that makes any sense. No, I am self-conscious sometimes, like that right there really bothers me. But yeah, big guy Sigma. But you mean on video? Yeah, dude. If I forget and I haven't made a video, oh hold on, I got some are teeth, some are here and some are there. Yeah, me too. New day. I'm having. Hey, thanks, man. But yeah, I got some teeth coming out. I really a few years ago I do have insurance and I can go get I can get my teeth worked on for nothing. You know what I mean? Like I think. Right now, I think I got the ability to spend up to $2,000, with a dentist, and I had it set up, man. And they were going to pull some teeth. I was going to get partials, all that kind of stuff I never thought I would have. And lo and behold, the day I went to have the teeth pulled, my blood pressure was too high, and they said, "Well, we can't put 200." Like they were going to give me an anesthetic or some kind of something, you know what I mean, to pull the teeth, and the guy couldn't do it, so. And I feel like I'm babbling on. So Shiraz, how do I say that? Shiraz Mughal. Cool, man. You're too energetic in this age. Hopefully you get. Well, I try not to think about the numbers, about how many subs I have, because I'm not here trying to make money. Like, I don't make money at this yet. And I've talked about this past few days that if ever I get offered if I get an email from YouTube at some point because I've got the qualifications and it's like, do you want to be a part of the program where you get monetized? I don't think I will. I don't think I'm going to monetize the channel. My thinking is let's grow the channel. I can make money through super chats, donations, and I'm working on trying to get a merch store going. Matter of fact, if anybody has experience, if you've ever opened up a Teespring or any type of store like that and you know how to do it, if you want to get with me, I can share an email that you could send me. You could directly contact me through an email. Then if we need to exchange any more personal information, we can do that. But I like to make contact first through email. We see, a couple of correspondence back and forth, and then we go from there. You're only 15. Well, I mean, I'm 50 Earth years. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not stressing on it. I want to share with you guys that I was totally blessed today. Like I said, somebody done cash at me a little bit of money this morning, and they know who they are. I don't know. I don't think they're watching right now. They're at work. But I won't mention their name because that's between, you know what I'm saying? That's personal. It wasn't a lot, but I had enough that if I could get a ride to the store, I could get some stuff. But those two girls like I was saying, I went and held my anything helps, God bless sign for about 30 minutes up at the stop sign while my yard was being mowed. The two young ladies in the Jeep, they gave me $12. I wasn't home that long. I'd done been beating on my bucket like, There's a little sample. But I was beating on my bucket and making video. I just got done with it, and they pulled in the other driveway in front of me. I looked down and I said, "Oh, hey." Dude's still mowing my yard. He was mowing my yard or whatever, but because he was mowing the whole trailer park. But he was by this point in my yard. So I hollered at him, and then they pulled over here. They got me it was like, you could say it's a case, but there's 40 waters in it. A loaf of bread, peanut butter, jelly. Things I really don't need, honey buns, but I kept 2 of them, gave them 4 to the neighbors, because I don't eat a lot of sweets because I am diabetic. Brought me some noodles. I don't eat a lot of noodles because noodles really ain't good for diabetics, but, if I'm down to nothing, and, let's say I don't have any meats, and really nothing, this will suffice. They brought a big old box of individual chips and stuff that I kept so many chips because I don't eat a lot of chips either. I try not to eat hardly any. I eat very little carbs if I can. And they got a 30-pound bag of dog food for me. Tell me that ain't a blessing. So I still have money on my card now. The $12 they gave me, I gave 3 to my neighbor because he dips. And he really, if he don't have his dip, he just ain't no good. I ain't never seen nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people that smoke cigarettes, and if they ain't got a cigarette, they'll kill somebody just about. But this dude, he won't get out of bed if he ain't got a can of dip. Yeah, I am a little self-conscious about my teeth, but, overall, this actually is only kind of stained looking because I drank a lot of tea this morning. So I had a lot of tea, and I just been eating some of this smoked vina. If it was fresh in the morning right after I brushed my teeth, they don't look quite as bad. But am I homophonic? You talking about homophobic? Is that what you're talking about? I don't know what homophonic is, but I know what homophonic, whatever. No, I'm not homophobic. I have no. No, I'm not. Ask me no questions. I tell you no lies. Um, I mean, I have made jokes before about stuff like that. Like growing up, we all used to joke around and call each other, yeah, that's guy. But none of us was like, I've had, like I said, I've been there, done that. I've done, you know what I mean? I've experienced enough where I know what I am. I know what I personally like. I know my sexuality, and I know that, but I don't have nothing against anybody. I mean, that's their business. That's not mine. I don't know if any of you are there now. It says 0 people, but no, I'm not homophobic. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to respect everybody. The thing is, if you're trying to push something my way, that's just, it's like sometimes people need to just live their lives, and you don't have to go out and tell everybody about, hey, I'm this and I'm that and I'm all this, and everybody's got to respect me because of me. No, it don't work that way. I don't expect the whole world to just change because I'm a certain way. That's crazy. You know? I love life, and I want to share that. I love life. If you only knew how long it was in my life that I just hated being here. I couldn't understand why. I thought I didn't have a choice. That it wasn't my choice. That I didn't choose to be here, but I found out different. I found out different. I was asked to be here, and I said I would come here, and I'm here. And I ain't leaving until my job's done, and that's just the facts. And things are just now at 50 years old starting to roll. I'm telling you, there's a big gathering being planned, and I was told about it yesterday. I made a video about it. Yesterday was the first official day that there will be people starting to flow to me here in Alabama where I'm at. We will be meeting up. Some people will be coming to visit. We will be working on arrangements and trying to figure out the secure location where the gathering will be. It'll be more like a festival. There'll be music. There'll be art. There will be poetry. There will be a lot of entertainment. There will be family fun, there will be options that if you have very little money, you can still attend, and, you'll still get fed. The people that have plenty of money, they just contribute. It's going to be a big event. And there probably won't be many details about this event until next year. But as things start to progress and I get more people, as the people start coming, and some people will just flow to me from online, and then some physically here to my location, and we will be working on who's going to be who the musical artist will be at this festival. We'll be discussing what maybe big name type of visual artist might be there, or what kind of just all of that type of details. You know what I'm saying? Because I do have a lot of connections. Let's just say I got friends in high places, got friends in low places. Oreo lover. Hey, did you change your name? Are you? Because it's showing that you're a moderator, and I made somebody a moderator yesterday. But I didn't make Oreo Lover a moderator. But hey, if you're a moderator, that's cool with me. Okay. I was thinking that. I was like, hey, everybody. Welcome, Oreo Lover. I love that name. That's a cool name. I was trying to figure out what Film Lover 99 was. Like, I couldn't figure out, is this a guy and he likes females, or is this a female and they like females? You know what I mean? Like, you could be a female that's a film lover. Like, I love females. I've had plenty of friends that way, Well, men and women. Like I've had gay men friends, and I've had plenty of gay women friends. One of my best friends back in the day was named Candy, and she liked women, but she was one of my best friends, man. I don't know. She moved back up to Chicago. We were in Tennessee at the time. That made me think about another best friend of mine, Robin McGlory. She wasn't a lesbian or nothing, but she played guitar. We was both she was into, heavy metal and all. I mean, she was a cool girl, man. She made better friends with guys usually, you know what I'm saying? But I'd heard about a year or so ago, I was told that she had died several years ago of cancer, so that kind of hurt. Okay, thank you, Oreo Lover. I don't know what King Roberts was saying or doing. They must have been being inappropriate. Because I didn't even see that name. Hey, you're doing good. That means, how did I not see it? It must have been what? Well, don't even worry about it. I'd rather not even know what they, why was Memphis timed out? Well, I mean, I don't understand. Let's see. Unless I missed something. Adele Palindi. Are you still here? Adele. There's one person that was in the chat named Adele. Your cup's so cool, Papa. My cap. Okay. I hope that person's still here. Anyway, I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. No, put them back. They were just joking. I'm sorry, you came in a little late. I already took care of it. So you can add them. Put them back there. They were not doing anything wrong. No, I'm just telling you. Matter of fact, before you came in, I kind of got rude with them. Well, I don't know which one King Roberts is, but there was somebody that actually subscribed. Iva Ballard, hello. Or is it Iva or Eva? I'm going to say Iva because you got the capital I. Iva? Anyway. But, you're the moderator. You can do that. But what I'm getting at is you had missed the first part of it. Okay, you didn't. Big Guy Sigma said something to me, and I kind of cussed him, but I apologized to him. And he subscribed to the channel, and he apologized to me. There was no reason to apologize. What it was some people were just picking on me. They weren't picking on me. They were trying to be funny. And I get the joke. Turning guns up. Okay, let's just see what they say now, and if they're back, like what I'm trying to say, I'm not trying to be your boss or your lover. I'm just explaining that I almost took it a little, like I got a little rude, and I was like, I called dude MFer and used a few choice words, and then I quickly simmered down and was like, look, and then somebody thought I was mad, and I was like, no, I ain't mad. I was like, I'm just throwing it back at them. You see what I mean? Like, I got to learn to have tough skin, too. Now, I do want people, I do appreciate you doing that because that's what a moderator's supposed to do. And you're just looking out for me, and I really appreciate that. And Iva, thanks for subscribing. If you can, hit the like button. Thank you, New Day, New Positive Way. Hey, New Day, what can I call you other than just New Day? Well, New Day's good. I can find that out later. Yeah, you missed the excitement, man. Turning guns. Early in the chat, and before Oreo Lover showed up, there was a couple people making jokes about my teeth. How that because I've been drinking a lot of tea today, and it almost makes me want to go brush my teeth right now. But oh, okay, yeah, you hit it right. Thanks, thank you guys. What I was saying was, so a couple people said something about my teeth, and one of the people I came back. I kind of lashed out at, and I used a few cuss words towards them, but I quickly apologized because there was no reason to be cussing anybody. It'd be different if you came in this chat and started talking about something like my mom or anything and not know what my situation is, because I've shared that enough. A few of you guys already know the situation with how my mom died, how that still sticks with me because it's an unsolved murder case, arson, and we'll say all that. That's it. You get what I'm saying? So if somebody came in here and thought they were going to be funny making a mom joke or something like that, I wouldn't be rude, but I'd be like, look, that's not necessary. Actually, I probably wouldn't care. If somebody calls me a son of a bitch, sometimes I'll tell them, well, you're kind of right, because my mom could be a bitch sometimes, but she also was a very good person. She was my best friend. But who can't be a bitch? You know what I'm saying? I can be a butthole sometimes, just like anybody. We all have bad days. Does that make sense? I'm having a really good day today, and I was on here live earlier, and there was a couple people watching, and then all of a sudden it seemed like nobody was there, and so I just ended it because I didn't really know I was going to go live that early. There ain't no reason to be sorry. It just sucks because I've dealt with a lot of death in my life, and I don't want to go there. I've done enough crying this week. I'm going to read y'all something if you want to hear it, okay? Well, I mean, it's like I've had plenty of people die in my life. I was 9 or 10 when my brother died in a car wreck, and that didn't really affect me like I thought it did. I'll tell you a story about my brother when he died. He was down in Florida, and he didn't make it home for that Thanksgiving. But he got in that car wreck. He was going to be back for Christmas, and when the car rolled over and he had his head leaning out to the passenger side, they say as soon as it rolled over, it broke his neck and killed him. And I remember when his possessions came to the house, in his possessions was a wrapped present for me, and I was the only one that there was a present for. And I didn't open that present for an entire year or more. And when I opened that present, if you know anything about He-Man and the Masters of the Universe back in the 80s, well, even nowadays, but I don't like the Kevin Smith stuff or whatever, but let's just say it was not He-Man's pant. He-Man rode on a tiger that was green and yellow, and Skeletor, he had Panther or something like that, and it was a purple, and it had like a velvet, anyway, the point being is my brother, I didn't realize my brother knew me so well, because he had quit high school, and he had a lot of problems. He was dyslexic, and it was in the day before a lot was known about dyslexia. And when I was in elementary school, because I was up until high school, man, I was I made good grades in school. But then my last year of high school, man, I got enough credits, and I started slacking on a few classes because I didn't care. I was I got my credits. Like Algebra 2, I was like, I'm not worrying about this. I'm going to graduate anyway. And because I started off with a 97 or an A, for the first 6 weeks, and then it was it went down to a B, a C, a D. And then the teacher wanted to get well, Jason, because, my legal name is Jason, but it was, nobody knew me as Greycloud then. She's like, Jason, what's the problem? You did so well the first few months. I was like, well, I got enough credits. And I really don't care if I pass this class or not. It's because she was a fuddy-duddy bitch. I usually don't cuss, but, yeah. But so then, and before my brother died, an aunt and uncle, all kinds of people. But the first death that devastated me in my life was mom. And then the only other death in my life of a person passing that really, truly just, hit home was Sarah Boylan. That's why you'll hear me in most of my live streams, all my videos. I sign off, say, Grey Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out, ditto, ditto. And Sarah and I came up with, I said, this is how I want to say I love you, is ditto. So if I said ditto, all she had to say was ditto. And when we were hanging out with everybody in town, and sometimes there was benches we could hang. I heard the benches are gone now, but we used to sit on them benches and drink. Of course, you weren't supposed to, or we'd sit under the tree beside the gas station and drink. But when Sarah would be going into the woman's shelter for the night, or I was going home to where I rented a room, I wasn't in a shelter. All we had to say was ditto to each other, and nobody else knew what we were meaning. But once she died, I made it a vow that I would honor her by using the word ditto to, I want that to be known in the circles I run. That for this channel, that's how we tell each other we love each other. Hold on a second. Let me get this dog to shut up. Hold on a minute. I'll be right back. Shut up. What are you barking at? Shut up. Lilith, you're all right. You're all right, Lilith. Lilith is a friend here. She's a friend. Oh, good grief. One of my puppies was barking at there's a little mama dog running around here. She's got some puppies in front of the trailer that in front of mine, the people that live there, she ain't their dog, but she belonged to the guy that lived there before, and she's got a litter of puppies under this trailer. But she was up under my porch, and my little female puppy was barking at her, and I had to tell little big girl, I was like, hey, don't be doing that to Lilith. Lilith is, she's welcome here. She's a friend of the family. I take care of the dogs that are here at the trailer. I throw food out to Lilith because she ain't got nothing. Like every time the guy Robert that she belonged to takes her down to where he's at, she just wanders back up here. He ain't but like I think 4 miles, 5 miles down the road. So the dog's been wandering around this whole area for however long, so she knows it. And this is where she was the longest, so this is where she comes for food and all that. The neighbors actually that the puppies are under, yesterday the guy said, well, I'll take care of her and the puppies since they're already here. And I thought that was pretty cool. He's going to have to crawl up on the trailer and get the puppies. Yeah, I don't have a problem with crying. It's just sometimes the crying I've been doing this past week is a lot of cleansing. You know what? I don't want this. Hey, little big girl. Little big girl. Little big girl. I'm going to give her the rest of these hyenas. Come here, girl. Come here, little big girl. There you go, little big girl. There you go. She's loving that. But all I'm waiting on now is there's somebody going to give me a ride here in a little bit, but they're down in Oreo Lover knows where I'm at. You know, it really don't matter. Somebody's going to figure it out one day. Actually, I don't care. Because if what I was told yesterday, well, I wasn't going to say if it's true. I know it's true. There's going to be people coming. I don't know all who. There's going to be people I already know coming. There's going to be people I don't even know who's coming. But they're going to be. I was told a few years ago to be surprised about when there will be a day that someone's going to show up at my door and be like, well, I was told a few years ago there will be someone show up at my door, and it'll either be I have a little bit of time to prepare and leave with them for a little while and they'll bring me back, or they're going to show up at the door and be like, you have to come with us immediately. No questions asked. That means if that's what I'm told, it means that's how dire situation is. I have to go right then, and I don't have to, no questions asked. whenever that person shows up on my doorstep, if they tell me I need to be like I need to gather my things and we need to get out of here now, I got to take you. I got to go. But the situation may be where they show up and they're like, "Look, we got a couple of days. You can let everybody know where you're going or that you're leaving, and you can prepare, and then we'll bring you back." But I don't know how it's going to turn out yet. I just know it's one of the two things. It's either going to be come with us now, get whatever, or it might even be don't worry about any of your stuff, just come. And I just won't be here. And people might wonder where I'm at for a few days. That's all right. It's none of their business. But I know where I'll be. Nowadays, the situation's changed because when they told me this, what would be happening is this person that's going to show up and take me. At the time when I was told, I was not really completely fully on board with what I'm doing now. So it was going to be a situation where I was going to be taken and set down, kind of a round table thing, and get an ass chewing for a minute. And then once I'm caught up to speed from that point on, I'd know the correct way to move. But that I'm moving correctly and accordingly now. So it won't be that they're taking me for an ass chewing. It'll just be to divulge certain details of the plan that's in motion. And that's all I can talk about. I can't go into any details of anything else about that. And I hope I'm not boring you guys. Somebody chime in here. Well, you don't have to, but I really enjoy when you are talking in the chat. If you have any questions, you can ask me anything. I'll try to answer the best of my ability. I came into this world December 30th, 1973. But if you think about it, I was already here because I was in my mom's womb for 9 months. You know what I'm saying? So you count 9 months back at the time of conception, and before conception, I was on the other side. And, you know, you don't have to believe none of it. But let's just say that if we want to speak just from the biblical standpoint, it says right there, I knew you before you, like before you was even born, I knew of you. I know you. But there's many other, you can find that same, it's not just in the Bible. I mean, there's plenty of other spiritual and religious things that talk about that some people think you're just born by chance and you had no choice to be here. But I'm not going to speak for you, but I know that I was asked. I didn't have to come here and be born, but I'm on board and I'm here. 50 years later, it's all coming to pass. There's a lot manifesting right now that I was shown 20-something years ago. It's happening over the past 2 years, and it's happening faster and faster every single day. Trust me on that. Like yesterday, like finding out that I'm going to be involved in putting together the festival that I remember now a few years, about 10 years ago, it was shown to me, this festival. And at the time, and I don't know for sure, we don't have, I didn't get told this yesterday, but 10 or 15 years ago when I had this, I don't remember exactly how long back, but the idea of the festival is going to be called Family Reunion. Everyone's invited. You get what I'm saying? Black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, purple, green, whatever race of person, creed, sexuality, everybody's welcome. It's a family reunion. It's about bringing people together under one cause, no matter what, and that cause is to bring awareness to what's going on in the world. Because there will come a day when these people that think they're going to keep all of us down are that's not going to happen no more. Um, anyway, I don't want to talk about all that. That got a little serious, didn't it? Let me read something to you. Who's still there? Tick, 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 tick. Okay, March 22nd, 2024. If you are in need, then call out to that which always sees and hears. Call out. Let it know you can do nothing by yourself alone. Remind yourself to open the heart to all possibility. Then take the step into the now here. Take the step into the now here moment. Transcending from nowhere to be now here. Spare the silence. No, wait. The nowhere space. Okay. Silence the background noise. Slowly become present in the beauty of this eternal gift. This is a spiritual gem that can only be received in the moment. Thanks for being you. Eternally grateful, Great Cloud. And I wrote down this. This is no. He never said hell won't come, but it will not defeat you. Hell can come all day long towards me, but I will not go down and will not be defeated. I may lose a few battles, but this war is not going to be lost. The outcome is already written. March 21st, 2024. The glorious sun rises with its light beaming through the windows. Grumpy me secures feet to the floor as the spirit is nudging me out of bed to begin a day's journey. Moments later, the aroma of caffeinated deliciousness permeates the place with a scent of burning sage for spiritual cleansing. Dishes soaking in hot water and music playing. Another day begins without the dread of alcohol. Praises are sent out as I ask for protection against any attacks from the outside. I hope you enjoy when I read something to you. You know what? I appreciate you guys so much. And right now, I'm going to take the opportunity to give thanks to the Big Kahuna. I think that is necessary. I always put credit where credit's due. I have to give thanks and praise to the Creator. I have to say, hallelujah, Big Kahuna. I'm happy. I'm doing pretty good. If I complained, it's not going to change anything. And if I've got a complaint and I can do something about it and change it myself, then I'm going to. But, complaining about stuff ain't going to fix nothing. So, and of course, I am human. Sometimes I complain. And that's kind of natural. A friend of mine brought me some deer stew yesterday. Well, at one time I was like really considered him like a brother, or I would say that. But then it's the same guy that was living in this trailer that dog belongs to that has the puppies. But before he moved out of that trailer, there was some pretty dark stuff going on with him. And the spirit guided me and said, don't go back over there. Don't. If he needed me, I would be, but no, and I told him this yesterday. I said, man, how are you, before he left, I was like, how are you doing? He's like, I'm okay. I said, well, man, I'm just asking because I know there for a minute. I said, I felt like he's in kind of a dark place. Well, what do you mean by that? And I didn't go into no detail. I didn't tell him, well, Big Kahuna told me to kind of stay clear from you for a little while because what I'm saying is there was something attached to him, and it could still be because I'm not talking bad about this guy, but I can see that he puts on a front. He wants to appear to be this big tough dude, and really he's not. He's not as tough as he wants to act. And I suspect that's how he was raised to be. To be a man. A man don't cry. A man carries a gun on his side because dude carries a gun on his side. Big whoop-de-doo. The truth is, most people that carry a gun don't go around talking about it. And even if it's an open carry and they've got it on their side, they don't go around talking about what they're going to do with it. It's there for a reason, and it don't get used unless it has to be used. You know what I'm saying? Like someone that wears a gun on their side, but is always talking about how I'll just shoot him on the phone. But it sounds to me like you're wearing that gun because you're scared of something. Now, that being said, I am going to be getting a gun. Between now and next year, I'll learn how to shoot a handgun, and I'll have my own gun. And most places I go, I'll have it right on my side, everywhere. Because there won't be no more beating Greycloudyday down anymore. There ain't nobody, unless, you know what I'm saying? There ain't going to be no cracking a 40-ounce bottle across my head and sending me to the hospital for a night because I got bleeding on the brain. That's not going to happen again. I can guarantee you that. I might be a big dude, might look like I'm scary, but I'm a little teddy bear in here. I'm a teddy bear, man. I'm a big old baby. I don't want to fight, don't want to hurt nobody, and I don't want to get hurt. But I can take a whooping, and I'll still. The thing is, I told them, like in that town where I got beat down like that. Yeah, I'll tell you this much: one of the people that beat me down, one of the main ones that was involved, I ended up being able to hang out and talk to this person again. We talked, but I was always aware that he was like a, what do you call it? A loose cannon. So anytime I was around him, I was aware. It didn't matter if I was drinking or what. I was on guard, and he was not going to get me again. And he wouldn't have got me then if I had fought back. I just did this the whole time. Man, what are you doing? And then there was another dude, like I told this story yesterday. There was a white boy and then the black dude's girlfriend. And the black dude's girlfriend was white. So you had a white girl, a white boy, and a black dude. Pfeiffer. And boy, Pfeiffer wasn't the one that hit me on the head with the bottle. He tried to get the white boy to stop. Because he stepped back, the white boy had the bottle in his hand, and by the time he about to swing it, well, Pfeiffer said, no, don't do that. And the boy had done cracked the bottle against my head. That's how hard a head I have. The whole bottle just shattered against this side of the head. Blood just running down my head. I was right behind. There was a road that goes behind the Burger King there in Morganton, North Carolina, where a lot of us hung out. I'd left my tent there on these steps. When I came back to get my tent, there was a purse right there. All I'd done was pick up the purse, see if I recognized it. Turned around and they were accusing me of stealing something. I said, no, man, I'm just trying to figure out whose purse it is. See if I know whose it is so I could, take it to them or whatever. They didn't want to buy that. I'm like, then they started hitting on me. I'm like, I was trying to get to the Burger King parking lot. And then that bottle got cracked and, basically I never went unconscious. I knew that if I went unconscious, I might not wake up. But I told everybody after that. After I got over that, because it took me a while to go out in public much and stuff, I was just not the same person for a while. And I said what people might want to think twice about, and this was, when I would say this was after I'd had Philip cut my finger off for me, In case you don't know, I told this story yesterday. Well, no, I told it. I think I told it on a video today, so you can go watch the video. But I kind of briefly talked about why this finger is gone and what the purpose and reason was. There was no accident here. That was taken off with a pocket knife and a big old rock about that big, the size of my fist. In Morgan, North Carolina, in my apartment, in the kitchen. And I was not drunk. I'd had maybe 3 tall boys. And they don't get Great Cloud drunk. I'm just glad I don't really drink no more. You know what I'm saying? If you would like to know why I had it removed, it is my sign and how dedicated I am to what I know to be true. I have conviction. I will die on whatever hill I'm called to die on if I have to. I know I'm talking some serious stuff, but sometimes I have to share this. It's like, I'm not saying this as like I'm some big hoodoo great dude, but I do have a high tolerance to pain. I did spend a week in the mental hospital. And I told the story on the video. The doctor that was trying to get me out in time so I could go see Iron Man 2, because I'd already bought tickets. I bought a ticket for me and my friend, and I had to be in the hospital on the night that it opened. So he was trying to get me out the door sooner, and what happened was all the other doctors weren't wanting to let me go. And that doctor, I told him I told him how I got from point A and from being 20-something years old with the vision to have this finger removed and wear it around my neck. So if somebody said, "What's that around your neck?" I'd say, "My finger." To skip to the chase, to fill up cutting it off, it had changed a whole nother course. It was because of my conviction to what I know is true. I don't recommend it. I would not suggest this to nobody. Don't go taking a finger off. Don't go taking nothing off of your body. I only speak for myself, and I hope I don't scare anybody with this story. I'm not meaning to. I'm not trying to. You should not be scared of me. I'll end up hurting myself before I end up hurting people. You know what I'm saying? But I hadn't hurt myself in I don't know how many years. And I've been off of mental health medication for way over 5 years. And now that I've quit drinking pretty much, like over the past few years, I've had a few nips. And I've said this over and over. And each time, it's nothing's changed. I really don't have a desire. And I just don't want to go back to that. And that being said, sometimes I do smoke a little pot. And that's about it. And occasionally, if I can, trip. That's real rare, though. I ain't done no LSD in probably, I think it was 4 years ago. Somebody got me a hit. But I did get to do some actual psilocybin mushrooms around Christmas. My friend sent me, my birthday's on the 30th of December. He sent me a skateboard, sent me a couple of shirts that wouldn't fit me, some stickers and stuff like that. And he threw in there was a psilocybin chocolate mushroom there. So I had a pretty good, Christmas birthday type thing. And when I trip, I'm not tripping to escape reality. I'm not tripping to get messed up. You can say that I'm lying, but no, I do it. It takes I go somewhere, and when I come back, I have information, and I usually write during my trips. I usually record a lot of things, and some people don't understand that. You can use certain things as a tool, and if you're using it correctly, it can be a benefit. But there's some things that are not even meant to be tools that are just totally, absolutely crap. Such as meth, such as crack, such as heroin. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to down anybody if they do it and still do it. That's their business. I know I don't want to be that. I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to I don't want to be in a crack house. I don't want to be around a bunch of meth people anymore. I don't want to. I was telling them girls that brought the food, I said, there was a time in my life, the first thing on my mind when I woke up was, how am I going to get freaking high today? How am I going to get a buzz? I didn't care if it was drinking, smoking pot, snorting something up my nose, popping a pill. It didn't matter. Whatever I could get a hold of, and the quickest I could get a hold of is what I was going to do. If I woke up broke, I can guarantee you guys by the end of the day, if I was wanting to get messed up, I was going to be messed up. I was going to have money in my pocket, or I was going to run. I did enough partying with other people that sometimes all I had to do is go out in town, and I could be broke, but there'd be somebody else sitting under the tree or on the benches, and they had a little money, and by God, they got me something to drink, or by God, they had something to smoke. You know what I'm saying? I truly believe in what comes around goes around. So if you don't keep the flow going out, that flow will not come in consistently. You know what I mean? What comes around goes around. You do for me, I do for you. And I don't do for you because I expect anything back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've asked people today, I posted my Cash App and my PayPal, and like I said this morning, somebody did send me something. And like, I really, what I'm getting at is I don't, it takes a lot to put away your pride and be able to reach out and ask and say, look, I'm just needing a little help today. And like, and like, I even offer, like, if someone sends me something, if you need me, like, if you know what I mean? If somebody sent me something and they asked me to give it back to them when I get paid next week, I sure in the heck will. But, the person that helped me out they said there's no need for that. And that's cool. It's just like them girls that gave me $12 a day, and I was able to give $3 to my neighbor. I assured them, this money's not going to a bunch of bad stuff. I'm not trying to get drunk. I'm not trying to get, you know what I'm saying? So when I get to the store, I got to get things I need. I don't necessarily need to buy dog food right now. There's a 30-pound bag of dog food sitting, and I think that'll last me to my next payday. But I need to get I got to get a couple of packs of cheap hot dogs for little Lucy, because that's the best thing. That's about the best thing she'll eat. Some toilet paper, stuff like that. I might buy me a box of cold medicine if anybody has ever experienced that. I don't know anybody know about that, but if you know, dextromethorphan, DXM. If anybody's familiar with it, just let me know. And if you ain't, no big deal. I'm not trying to push nothing on nobody. A lot of you are here, somebody's watching, and I'm just talking. I'm almost feeling kind of uncomfortable. You know what? Well, now let's just. How about it's early afternoon, and I'm finally loving my life, just like I should have been the whole daggone time. It's a brand new day. Gray clouds loving his life, just like he should have been the whole daggone time. My dear mother said dreams could come true. Well, I'd stop believing, but now I know what to do. Listen up. This song was shared with old Gray Clouds to give to all of you. It's a wonderful day, and I'm finally loving my life. It's a glorious day, and I'm loving my life, just like each and every one should be all of the time. Now, each and every day you wake up is a miracle. Some people laugh at me, others call Gray Cloud a fool. Life is what you make it, and I no longer lie. I don't know how many times I sat and cried, boxed in somebody else's corner, wishing I could die. Oh, but not anymore, and it's time to share with you why. It's a brand new day, and I'm finally loving my life, just like I should have been the whole daggone time. Oh, it's a glorious day, and I am loving my life. Just like each and every one should be all of the time. Now, I want to thank each and every one of you for being who you are and knowing His eyes and mine, we see every one of you as stars. So the next time you're feeling down and the next time you're feeling blue, just know this song was shared with Great Cloud to give to all of you because this is everybody's song and you can do no wrong. So please take it and roll with it and make it your own. This is everybody's song, not Great Cloud's alone. So please take it and roll with it and make it your own. And that is a gift that was given to me years ago, too, and it will be presented to the world. Coming soon. Probably, hopefully, I don't know. When it first came to me, I hear it kind of like, I personally hear it in my head like a Leonard Skinner song. So I hear it in kind of a southern rock style as far as the first verse. And the idea behind everybody's song is once it's put out, it'll be put out under the nonprofits organization that I'll be forming and creating and coming together with people. First version gets put out, and then any unknown artist, any big name artist that wants to do their own version, it can be done in rock and roll, country, gospel, censored, uncensored, rap, hip hop, whatever. You see what I'm saying? Any style of music it can be done in. The point is, it's everybody's song. When we get to the part where it says, this is everybody's song, you can't do any wrong. Please take it, roll with it, make it your own. That's where you're getting offered to add your piece of the story. As long as you stick to the core part of it, like you'd have the main chorus part, probably keep at least something about my mom, and then the rest you can fill in. Like you could change the second verse, the third verse, and then even add a little after it becomes everybody's song, and it be your special version of everybody's song. But the deal will be that whoever's doing their own version will only be allowed to profit 1%. So if there's any money made off of their version, they can keep 1% of the income. The rest of it has to come back into the nonprofit to go back out to help lots of people. You don't have to believe me, but it's coming. And I'm gonna learn to stop saying that because I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. I just enjoy being alive. I enjoy sharing my life. I enjoy meeting new people. I want to know more about you guys. I want to know, anybody that wants to get to know me. There's ways to get in touch with me. If you would like to email me, I can give you an email. Matter of fact, if Oreo lovers, let's not worry about that right now. I don't know if you're still here, Oreo lover, but if you are, I appreciate it. I think I did. I'm honored to have you as a moderator. You did good for me today. I really appreciate it. And Iva, if you're still here, I very much appreciate you subbing. I appreciate you watching. I don't know who all's still here. If New Day, New Positive Way, if you're still here, I'm wishing you the best. Many blessings to all of you. What flows in must flow out. If I try to dam it up and hoard it to myself, the flow gets cut off and then I go downhill. So that's all I know. I'm a conduit. Things come through me and they flow out of me. And I think that'll be a good, if y'all don't mind, it's only 3:09, but if you don't mind, I think I'm going to end the live stream. We've been going a little over an hour. Before I do, if there's anything anybody wants to offer up in the chat, please do. I'll stay on for a few more minutes. If anybody wants to say bye to me, I can say bye to you. Oreo Lover, if you're still here, I'm about to just end it. But we talked about yesterday possibly going live a little later tonight. Like I thought, now I don't know yet. Because there is the possibility there might be someone requests that I could end up popping up on somebody else's live stream tonight, and I don't know for sure yet. You get what I'm saying? If I get an invite to be on another live stream, I'm going to do it. And maybe but a lot of times that kind of stuff comes with right at like spur of the moment, and I might not have time to notify anybody. But if somebody hits me up in time and says, "Hey, do you want to be in our live stream tonight?" then I can let my audience know. And if y'all want, you can come to the channel that I might be on. And I just seen my ride. Ooh, yeah. Well, they're not here yet. They just passed by the trailer park. They live about 2 miles down the road. It's my neighbor Betty's daughter and her husband. And Mike was down in, he was in Fort Payne with his children. So now you know kind of around where I'm at in Alabama. I'm near Fort Payne, Alabama. My mom's from Coleman, Alabama. Where she was. Anyway, let's end it here. I appreciate everybody. And if you want to try to get in touch with me, go to any of my videos, like go to whatever the most current video is, leave me a comment, and then when I see the comment, I'll respond with an email. Once I know you have the email, I'm going to go back in and delete it. As long as it's up there, people are free to get it and email me. And I stated this in a video earlier today, or maybe in the live stream today. I don't know. I know I said it in the video. If somebody emails me a bunch of crap, like trying to harass me, trying to spam me, trying to whatever, there won't be a response, and that's it. If you're trying to get in touch with me because you really want to connect, you want to maybe help me build this thing here, help me with the website I'm about to launch in the next month or two, help me with creating merchandise, designing t-shirts, designing stickers, anything we can do to generate income eventually for the channel and for the cause, to put it back in, to let it flow out. It's not about getting Grey Cloud rich or anything. It's about pulling things together and people and resources together. And one day we're all going to get paid if this thing keeps going. Trust that. As I grow, you grow. And if you want to be on board and you want to be on the team, you're welcome. Oreo Lover, you're already on the team. You're a moderator. So anybody that wishes to be a moderator anytime I'm in the live, feel free to tell me that and I'll make you a moderator. Right now is not the time because I'm about to end this live stream. Because, like I said, the person that is going to give me a ride just went down the road, probably to drop the kids off and all that, so he can come back. He'll get me, and I'm going to go do what I got to do. Then I'll be back. And bop, 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 bop. Much love. This has been fun. Thank you so much. I'm honored to have each and every one of you in the chat. I'm honored to anybody that is subscribed to me. I am honored to be in your presence online or anywhere else. If we ever get a chance to meet, I look forward to the day we get to meet physically. And all I know is I bring integrity. Yours truly, Grey Cloud, Sage of the Eternal Moment, over and out. Blessings. Ditto.